Something that speaks to their creative minds.
Caleb, I wrote you a haiku.
Did you put it in Discord?
No, I'm just gonna read it to you. This is
Okay.
not. I'm telling you, I did not use anything else to write this, but my brain and the classic 575. Okay. Caleb is a nonce. Caleb really likes small boys. Caleb, go to jail.
Perfect.
What is a nuts?
A nonce? It's just a British word for
Oh,
pedophile.
are you talking about the nunce?
Yeah.
You a fucking nunce.
Here, I'll put it
awesome.
in.
Caleb
I'll
is
put
a
it in general.
nunce.
Yeah,
Caleb
here, I'll put
likes
it in
little-
general.
Caleb, go to jail.
How about Caleb likes or loves Mary? He wants to inseminate. Last line. Her big old butt
Hole.
hole.
How has Mary been such a consistently long-running joke at this point? It was just some stupid bitch I lived with once. I don't understand how she's even...
It's Caleb's core love interest. He'll always go back to her.
I would have forgot I even knew her if you guys didn't bring it up every year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Caleb, go to jail. I like the ending a lot. See, that's what I'm talking about. That'd be fun, I think.
Versus Pibby's
I'm writing another right now.
Twilight Sparkle.
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
Versus Freddy Fazbear?
You know, your name's tough, Jeremy, because your name is 3 syllables.
Jeremy is gay.
No, I'm not.
Well, wait
I
till
was gonna go for gay, but I thought it was a little
Don't cry over spilled silk.
Don't cry over spilled silk. That's kind of esoteric.
Yeah.
It's kind of deep.
It's the name of a Cold Stone ice cream. I'm just looking at their menu.
Goofy. Do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Ah, good thinking.
Everyone's Tim Allen from Home Improvement.
Do people really like cupcakes that much? I hate cupcakes.
I like chocolate cupcakes and that's it.
I like if you take the frosting off, but then it's just like a sweeter muffin. And I would prefer a muffin to a cupcake.
Well, that's a Swedish food. Sweeter muffin?
Sweater muffin.
Sveta muffin? Sweeter muffin?
Sweater muffin, yeah. That was why you said cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details.
Okay, I wrote another one.
Let's hear it.
Again, I didn't even tell you guys about this. I used to write haikus all the time.
Just for fun?
I love writing haikus.
Yeah.
Here's one that I wrote about Jeremy just now. Jeremy likes cum. The best kind is large black men's. Jeremy isn't racist.
I like yours have some twists in there.
That's another 7 syllables. It's syllables, not words.
575.
Jeremy isn't
Jeremy
racist
3
is 7
syllables.
syllables.
Isn't.
It's definitely over 5. It's definitely over 5, sadly.
Jeremy
Yes,
isn't racist.
I guess isn't. You know what?
Racist.
All right, let me edit that last part. You're right.
Jeremy is
Christ.
Jeremy is hate.
Okay,
is
I
love.
rewrote the end. I said just Jeremy is gay.
No,
There
I'm
you
not.
go.
No, I'm not.
You know, there's different format ones too. You can do like 595 or like
5 Nights at Freddy's.
like one's like 5135 or something like that.
I'm doing versus Freddy Fazbear.
Good job.
I'm already kind of freaked out. I mean,
I suppose that's why I end up letting her go on my case about
horror,
things.
horror, 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 horror,
Whoa!
horror, horror, horror.
Low resolution Sayori's in my face.
She is really, really up close.
Yeah, she's about to get in my mouth.
The Fazbear? Okay. Come.
Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Hey, now you're making this a problem for me. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. Oh, whoa. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that, you dirty whore. Look at it, it's written all over you, you slut. Who's taken aback by that? Mostly surprised more than anything. She glances at herself. How is it all written all over me? You were clearly in a... Damn, what am I gonna do? Rip apart her... Oh god, dude. Oh god, dude.
Whoa!
Damn, dude, come on, lay off. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, I'm like ripping into her right now. What the fuck? What is wrong with the main character, dude? Got like problems. I'm like, I can tell you were up late. I can tell you were up late this morning because you're so disgusting looking. I hate just looking at you. And she's like, well, it's not that big a deal. And I'm like, oh, yes, it is. I'm not even letting her get away with it.
She's going through it, obviously.
I know, but why am I laying into her?
No. Well, it's you. I mean, why are you doing that?
It is me. I just haven't made a single decision. But it is me. You're right.
You know, I'm gonna do the Doki Doki mod in Friday Night Funkin' while I watch you.
Okay. Keep it thematic.
I'll keep it thematic. But it's also kind of spoilery if you see any of it, so I won't share.
She's right. I am a meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up, you slut.
Button it up. I don't want to see that.
Damn. Damn. I go, seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? God damn.
Idiot.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I don't think she will, dude. Jeremy, you have to look real quick. I mean, you know,
Oh my god.
You've already seen this, but
I don't remember this.
I'm like, you've got maybe I accidentally schmoozed her over.
I think you downloaded the porn mod on accident.
So does it change your interactions based on how well I perform in those poem things?
I think so. Maybe not. I don't know. I forget. I just keep playing the game.
Well, I got beat one out.
I gotta crank one out to Sayori right now.
I like to goon on Doki Doki Literature Club every Sunday.
I like to goon to Doki Doki for 8 hours.
You know, it's only like a 3-4 hour game, so it's a perfect gooning session, honestly. You get everything.
Get in a quick goon sesh to Doki Doki.
I gotta walk Juno, and then I gotta goon for a little bit, and I'll be on.
Get a goon for 6 hours. I think this is like a full-blown mod. Oh my god, it's the music. That's crazy. This is insane. This is perfect.
I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? Does she mean gay? Am I gay?
No?
I think I'm gay.
You're not gay. You're as straight as an arrow in that game, trust me.
Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. My bust just grows so much. It means my boobs got bigger again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And
Don't say that
why
out
are we
loud.
straight as an arrow in this game?
What did you
Well, because of all these chicks.
Caleb
think-
Killer.
I think we're gay.
Maybe, hopefully.
Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. And twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. Interesting. And if you take care of me better than anyone else, and you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. I feel like Sayori's the true pick, to be honest. There's too much chemistry there. I feel like she's like the right answer, but...
I can see that. Good theories. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying anything.
Har, 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 har. Har,
Har, har, har, har.
Teddy doesn't like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Fine.
Nights at Teddy's.
Teddy's.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Whoa! Whoa, hey! Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa, baby, take it easy. You're doing it again, Sayori. I was just joking that time. I want you to come in me, actually.
The dialogue is crazy.
It is kind of crazy. Yeah, you know what? I like Monica's build and everything, but...
I like her build. I like your build.
I like
Body,
her build.
10, face, 10.
But, they draw her poorly. Look at her there. It's too callous. It's too cold.
She's Emperor Callus.
Yay, Kale, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Nope. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Wrinkled on a sheet of loose leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Hey, wait, you're not gonna try to rizz up Yuri?
Yuri's number 2 right now.
Who's number 1?
You know what? It was Monica, but I feel like Sayori's the right answer. Not that it's about the right answer, but there's just so much more chemistry there. Like, I felt like that would just mean so much more than any of these other random bitches. The problem is she still looks like she's in high school.
What's your specialty?
What'd you say? That's your specialty. One looks like a toddler, one looks like she's in high school, and the other two are just normal adult women, basically.
Is this a video game, or is this heaven? One looks like a newborn baby.
It's amazing!
Hubba hubba.
Awooga. Oh, man. I want to keep trying for Monica, but I'll try for Monica. Sayori will never give up on me. I'm still going for Monica. Monica, as they say. Schmooze up the president. Hi, Kale.
Hi, Kale.
Look, they drew her so poorly. Look, there's no charm in that. She looks like an android. Ah, yeah.
Well, I guess I have to stick with Sayori, right?
Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. How about
Take your top off.
How about how about no top Tuesdays and orgy Thursdays? How's that sound?
Take your pants off.
Labia Thursdays. How about exposed clitoris Fridays?
Only.
Oh,
how about a urethra party for all the boys and girls?
Urethra party can really get everybody involved.
Yeah, I mean, everyone can have a good. Everyone's got one of those.
I guess.
Caleb, if you had to guess,
Hmm.
where would you say the urethra is in a woman?
It's below the clitoris, but above the vagina hole. I thought it was part of the clitoris for up until 2 years ago.
So your urethra is sort of like women's urethras are sort of like the gooch of the vagina.
So is it below the vaginal cavity or above it then?
It's
Because I would expect it to be below. I would
Jessica,
think.
Can I get some?
But maybe that wouldn't.
It's above. Weren't you asking me earlier? Well, was that like a trick question? Do you already know?
I would hope so. I would hope she'd be somewhat aware.
Where's my arms? Which one of these appendages is my hand?
Don't worry, Kale. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Soon we'll be talking about where our pee holes are.
I had
It's called pee holes.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh, I guess I should have given it to Sayori. I guess I did riz up Sayori by accident. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right?
Sayori then.
Maybe. Even Monica's pushing me in that direction right now.
Honestly, when I play this game, I pick
Monica's
Yuri.
a cook.
I think Yuri's my overall #1 pick of all of these bitches.
I mean,
Yuri,
she's
100%.
I'd put a baby in her, but I don't think I'd marry her. You know what I'm saying?
What? I would.
No, she's cute, but I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Yeah, I feel like Monica's like, I feel like she's sort of interested, but she's also like pushing me away, you know?
Yeah.
Even if you show it in different ways.
He's not gonna pick Monica.
Please!
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit different, or a little bit either.
Try anal.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Try
That's okay.
egging.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Good lord. This whole game's a euphemism toward their kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Nah. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. So you're a lady of duty. Oh, cool. I get to read it now.
I am beholden to the literature club.
All right. Hole in the wall.
A hole in the wall where the men can see it all.
It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? Kind of cringe.
Yeah,
thought it
a little
sucked.
bit.
And putting an emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany of the glory hole recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that.
Epiphany at the glory hole.
At the local glory hole. Something about it just spoke to me in a way I've never seen before.
Caleb, did you ever see that TikTok of that Canadian woman who had a glory hole like installed in her front door, basically?
That sounds
And, like,
awesome.
She was like a work for. She was like a work from home like glory hole.
She can't be bothered to go out and be a slut.
No, and like
She gotta take the work home.
She what?
Like
What was the, how did she
like
announce
an
her?
obese woman with a
What
glory
the
hole.
fuck?
Daily life of an autistic work from home glory hole.
That's incredible.
Overweight was in there too.
Yeah, she said a day in the life of an overweight autistic glory hole worker,
Oh my god.
which
Just-
sounds about right.
Maybe I'm demonstrating my ignorance here. Is there like, is there money to be made as a person in a glory hole? I thought the whole part of it, the whole fun of it was just two
You
random
drop
people.
money in, you put your penis in. I don't know.
I feel like you just get in there. I feel like it's just kind of a free flow thing. You don't really like.
Maybe you knock, and then like you can only open the hole when you put money in or something.
They like slide it open.
No, literally. That's all I can
Jeez.
think of.
Well, I mean, in her case, sure, but I'm talking like in a normal like bathroom stall fucking
500
glory
bucks.
hole.
It's like $500 glory hole.
What the fuck? I feel like that's. I feel
Oh
like that's.
no, wait, she didn't call herself overweight, Jessica.
I feel like that's counterintuitive to the
She called
glory
herself
hole.
Fat.
He probably is overweight.
Hello and welcome to What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Autistic Glory Hole Worker, Part 2. Today was a pretty busy day, so I started my morning off with some ice cream just to get a little something in my stomach. Had some work right away, so followed it up with some jizz. And then for lunch, tried to have some creamy bacon carbonara. Was quite delicious. Followed it up with a little bit more jizz, and followed that up with some more jizz.
Doki doki リズム